Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqua Luna 73. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn. I apologize, I know there's a huge gap in between my readings. I'm really busy and I haven't had time to upload readings on a regular basis. And I'll ask everyone who recently subscribed and to everyone who subscribed, viewed and shared my stuff, I apologize. It's not my intention to deliberately ignore this channel if you found it helpful, the stuff that I post, etc. It's just that I'm very busy. I have a small business. I make my own jewelry. It's my, I have to work. Okay, so anyway, let's just start the reading. I'm going to use the Land Sky Oracle. And then I'm going to use the Karma Music Tarot deck. Okay, let's just start the reading. I'm going to draw okay, for some other reason I'm going to draw a Land Sky Oracle card first. Like I said in my previous readings, the cards are very vague, and sometimes there's sometimes it's an animal that's going to pop up, and then I will use that animal, and I will look here. I have an animal totem book here. I will look through the book and incorporate the animal totem with the reading. Okay, so there's a card that just fell out. I also apologize. I stumble over my own words when I talk a lot. Camel pose, okay? Camel pose. It says camel pose. This is what the universe gave you. We'll look up what camel pose and what the camel means. I think I already know what the camel means because it popped up in several readings previously. Usually a camel speaks about survival. Okay, it speaks about someone who has a camel has two humps. They have the ability to live in very they live in desert-like circumstances, obviously, and they have the ability to store water in their humps, I think. I'm not sure. In order for them to survive. Okay, so they have the ability to survive very harsh circumstances. The first card already popped up. Second card. Okay, so a camel has the ability to withstand very harsh circumstances. Okay. Let's just, I think this one was, this one. They have the ability to, understand, not understand, to be able to handle very difficult circumstances. They are resilient. In other words, they are built, in other words, for the environment that they live in. The specific environment that they live in, they are built for that specific environment. Okay, let's just see what the booklet says and the animal totem. Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck for you. The Knight of Cups. Like I said, I don't think I said this, but okay, like I say in previous readings, this is a general reading. Please bear in mind this reading is not going to resonate with all Capricorn people. You have to have your birth chart calculated and know where your moon, your sun, and your Venus rising is. So now we're going to look at the number 16, Ustrasana, which is the camel pose. Okay, number 16. Let's just see what number 16 says. And also, I apologize for the background noise. Okay, it says steadiness, tolerance. Tap into camel energy, which is both adaptable and resourceful. Like I said, find sweetness at your heart center as it opens to life as it is. Don't be surprised if this posture brings up emotions that are stored in your pelvis. This pose will open your heart. Seek assistance from a certified yoga instructor if you have lower back issues. Okay. It speaks of steadiness and tolerance. And someone that's adaptable and resourceful. Okay, so I was just speaking about this. So let's just see. I'm going to just flip here through my animal totem book quickly and then just see what the camel says. Okay, just give me a few minutes. Here it is, a camel. The camel says replenished survival. Camel is one of the two survival totems. The other is a cockroach. I already got this, I think. This totem gives you the strength to get over the hurdles that life throws at you and endure. Even though the road is hard and you don't have a lot of support, know that you will succeed in the end. Camel also gives you the ability to remain positive, even in the harshest of times and experiences. Camel philosophy is always the glass is half full. Camel people often have unusual sleep habits, rarely sleeping through the night. They often power nap instead. This is the totem of accomplishment and this is the totem of accomplishing the impossible. Okay, I'm just going to close my book now. Just hold on a second. Okay. So it speaks of survival and being resourceful. I'm speaking possibly to a Capricorn. It comes across that I might be speaking to a Capricorn that is struggling with tolerance, possibly. Knight of Cups is the bottom of the deck. Yeah. The Knight of Cups speaks of I might be struggling with, like I said, this person that I'm talking to, this person is struggling with something. Like I said, yeah, it's something that popped out just now is tolerance. This Knight of Cups usually speaks of someone that's very charming, someone that's into the emotions a lot, romantic, deep into the emotions. Someone that's possibly a very nurturing and loving person. They love giving to others. They love nurturing people, okay? They're charming and charismatic. The Knight is charming and charismatic. I'm not sure whether I'm talking to male or female. It doesn't matter. Energies can be vice versa. But I might be talking to with someone that's a very charismatic person, charming person, possibly very emotional, very romantic. Okay. Like I said, this person is struggling with tolerance. And the reason why I'm saying this is it might be that this person is very moody. The Knight of Cups is very moody. This person is moody. They might be acting out. I don't know exactly who I'm talking to, but it comes across as someone that's acting out. In other words, this person is it comes across, for instance, I'm going to make an example. Say, for instance, a person doesn't get what they want. Okay. Like a child throwing a tantrum in a shop, and this child cannot get what they want. They maybe see a toy or something, and the parent doesn't buy it for them, and then they throw a tantrum. But this is not, I'm just making an example. Okay. It comes across that I'm speaking to an adult who's very moody. When this person is not, if things don't go in their way, they become they have like, they don't have very nice characteristics, basically. This person also might be have a lot of unrealistic expectations of people around them or of themselves. Okay. The next card is, or the card that you start with, is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the card that you start off the reading with. The Three of Swords speaks of I don't know exactly, but it comes across that this person that I'm speaking to, this person might have been affected by something, but this thing that this person did is self-imposed. And it's not something that they did to themselves, okay? It could be some type of behavior or something that they did and they might regret what they did, okay? They might regret doing what they did with the Three of Swords, because there's a lot of sadness in this card. The sword also speaks of someone. You see this man walking away and this woman is sad. It comes across as someone wanting to apologize to someone else. It comes across as someone wanting to come in with an apology because of this card. Exactly. This man is walking away. This woman is heartbroken. I'm obviously speaking possibly to a female that was affected by a male's behavior of some kind, a Capricorn female or whatever. This person wants to come in and apologize to you, Capricorn. This person is also somebody that acts out a lot. In other words, when this person doesn't get what they want, they tend to act out like an adult throwing a tantrum, basically. But this person also, I don't know if this person is aware of this, but they are a very moody person, and they act out, and they, maybe because of this, it affected you, Capricorn. It could be that because, I don't know, I think this person wants to come and apologize, but I don't think you're very open to this apology because it's a Four of Swords. I mean, the Three of Swords. The next card is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the next card. The Four of Wands speaks of the Four of Wands speaks of someone that's needing, someone that needs to take control of something, basically. With this card, I always see it as someone that has the ability to control, because this man here, okay, he has four arms. He is masterful in his skill, and he is able to control and manipulate because he mastered something, okay? But the Four of Wands today also speaks of someone that's almost like this person that I'm talking to. This person could have Scorpio in their chart. It comes across as if this person sees, it's almost like this person sees you as home, Capricorn. This person sees you as home, because the Four of Wands also speaks of someone that's celebrated, someone that's celebrated by family and friends. It speaks of reunions. So it's almost like this person that I'm talking to was hurt by another person, possibly a male or vice versa. And this person sees you as home. And this person wants to come in and apologize. They have a lot of regret regarding this, by the way. I don't know exactly what this is and what they're regretting. The Knight of Coins is the next card. The Knight of Coins is usually represented by someone that's very reliable, patient, and hardworking. I think this is you. You are represented today by the Knight of Coins. Hardworking, patient, and this person that I'm talking to, this Capricorn, male or female, this person sees you as this, as someone who's patient, someone who's kind, resourceful and reliable, hardworking. But both of you appear as knights. You don't appear as kings and queens, which clearly indicates to me that there is definitely work that needs to be done on both sides of the spectrum here with these two individual people. Okay? Because you appear as the Knight of Coins and this person appears as the Knight of Cups. It's a clear indication to me that both parties, there is some immaturity in both parties, not just one. It could be your approach to this thing. Maybe, yeah, I see this person is not willing to listen to the person that's going to come in for an apology. Possibly it could be that this person is still hurting. They're still carrying this wood and it's still fresh. This is why they're still defensive and they turn with their back towards this person. Yeah. The next card is the Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune speaks of karma, the choices that we make, the turning point in our life. I think both of you with a wheel, both parties in this instance, they gambled with each other's emotions. It could be that there was a lot of manipulation on both sides of this. It could be a karmic relationship. It could be that there was a lot of manipulation between the two people. At the end of the day, because of this caused a lot of not only turmoil in their personal lives, but it also affected other parts of their life as well. It seems these two people are both stubborn, at loggerheads about something, still don't know what it is. With the Wheel, could be both individuals are very stubborn and are not willing to budge. Anyway, the Page of Swords is the next card. The Page of Swords speaks of, it could be, with the page, it just indicates to me that these two people are very immature about the situation. Both of them, whoever they are. Could be that these two people, it's almost like these two people, they don't trust each other. With the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords speaks of gossiping. The Page of Swords also speak of prying eyes, someone that's nosy, curious. Okay, so I think there's possibly not a lot of trust between the two of these two individuals. It's almost like they comes across almost like um, I once okay, this is the scenario that's popping into my head. It's a movie scene where I don't know if it's a movie scene, but it's a long time ago where I spoke, or not spoke, but I saw. I don't know if it's a movie scene, but I distinctly remember seeing it somewhere about a woman, like going through her, uh, um, almost like a husband's cell phone and vice versa, like they spying on each other, almost like these two people don't trust each other, basically. Okay, and this is what it's causing. It's causing the death in the relationship. This is what it caused. Because there was a distrust between these two people, it caused the death of the relationship. Which at the end of the day placed him in this position, in the Fool position. And today the Fool position doesn't represent someone that's embarking on a new journey and this person is just blindly following dreams or whatever. The Fool is coming through today as just what it is, a fool. For both these two people, because they acted, it's like two people, it comes across as a karmic relationship that this person had, or these two people had. They learned a lot of valuable life lessons from each other, and it ended. It ended. It ended for them with both the realization that they both acted foolishly in this relationship. And at the end of the day, both of them also realized with the Ace of Cups that the perspective, it was the perspective about everything. Them never listening, or maybe never investing in the way that they should have with the Ace of Cups. But you will see here this animal, it's almost like an arm. It's like, what are you feeding yourself? To me, always this card represents what you're feeding yourself. Is it self-sustaining? Is it valuable? Is it nurturing? But in this case, these two people, it comes across almost like I don't want to say the word energy vampire. It's like these two people were feeding off each other, but not in a good way. Okay. These two people were feeding off each other in an energetic way. But what I mean was feeding off each other, it sounds so dark saying feeding off each other. I'm speaking energetically. In other words, it's almost like they I'm trying to find the correct way to articulate what I see in my head. I don't know, but it comes across that these two people manipulated each other. Both of them manipulated each other. They were very insecure. In other words, this is the correct word that I can come up with now. They were very insecure, both of them, in this relationship. And they played off each other's emotions. In other words, it's almost like if this person, I'm going to make an example. For instance, if this person comes to the other person and tells him, look here, this happened to me today and I'm so excited and etc. And they can be husband and wife, girlfriend and boyfriend, they can live together. But it's almost like these two people, they can't stand each other, basically. Okay? This is what's coming through. They can't stand each other. Nine of Swords is the next card. You see this as a huge problem, obviously, with the Nine of Swords. You see it as a huge problem, and it's tormenting you, obviously, with the Nine of Swords, the situation. Both of you. I think it's tormenting both of you. And I don't think I'm talking to two people that are emotionally not stable or financially not stable, or it just comes across as two immature people in a relationship, and they're not on the same page, and these two people are, I don't know even if these two people belong to be together because of the way they are with each other. It's almost comes across as if these people, I don't know if this is two people who are married and they're just staying in a marriage because they have to. I don't know. Queen of Swords, the Queen of Coins is the last card. Queen of Coins usually speaks about someone that's very resourceful person, fertile and domesticated. But it comes across today, it's almost like, I don't know, with the Queen of Swords today, it comes across that this jealousy, there's a lot of jealousy here. But the type of jealousy in this relationship is not someone that's jealous of this person because of, for instance, it's not a jealousy, for instance, like two people are in a relationship and you may be in a relationship with a very beautiful woman or an attractive guy, and other people see this and they compliment and they like make passes at this person, and then the boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife gets jealous. It's not that type of jealousy, okay? This is not that type of jealousy, because these two people are into each other and they, it's not, I wouldn't say that's a healthy type of jealousy, but it's common, and sometimes people have the ability to control it, and sometimes it can get out of hand. But this type of jealousy that I'm talking about here, this person is a greedy person. This person is envy. This person is envious. It's like these two people are envious of each other. I don't know if the male is envious of the female and vice versa, or if it's just from one side. But it comes across that these two people envy each other. It could be two people. They are very successful. They're doing good. But it's like this competition also. It's almost like these two people don't want the other one to be better in something. It's like a competition. It comes across as a competition and envy. I don't know exactly. If you want an extended, you have to ask for one. I cannot go into detail now, okay? But this envy here, and this reading did not go very well. But if you want an extended, please feel free to ask. Anyway, take care. Bye.